Hey guys, we're going to go over the Sony A80J versus the LG OLED, particularly the CX because that's the one I own. Recently I was torn between buying a 65-inch version of the LG C1 or the Sony A80J. They were the same price, $1,800 for the 65-inch. I was really torn because I love my LG CX. It's a fabulous TV. Works wonderfully. I primarily use it for like next-gen gaming. You know, I have a PS5, Xbox Series X, and that's what I use it for. And that's all I've heard is that LG is the best for next-gen gaming, which is true. I truly believe that it is hands down the best TV for 4K content, especially native 4K content. But what got me interested in the Sony, the A80J in particular, is that it upscales that lower res content beautifully compared to the LG. The LG, I play my Switch on it here and there, and it's a little blurry. And I thought that was a little strange. And it looked actually more blurry than my old Samsung 4K QLED TV from 2018. It was just an entry-level Q6. And the Switch looked a lot better there. So I wanted to try out the Switch on the new A80J. I ultimately bought the A80J, and I gotta say, I absolutely love the TV. It's fabulous. It's got 4K content that looks beautiful, looks amazing, but it's the low-res content that really shines, such as Blu-rays, DVDs, cable TV. It just sharpens the image and makes it look substantially better. You're getting more detail in the image. And Switch games is where I noticed a massive difference. The SDR content substantially brighter than the CX. And it just crisp. It almost made my Switch games look 4K, which is pretty incredible. Now also I hooked up a PS3 to the Sony A80J, and night and day difference over the LG. It looked almost 4K, looked really crisp, punchy blacks, looked incredible. I'd highly recommend it for, you know, I'd recommend the Sony A80J for people who don't always watch 4K content. You know, if you still got Blu-rays, it's best for lots of different content. And there are, you know, people say, oh, well, it doesn't have the input lag, the Dolby Vision at 4K 120 for gaming. And sure, it doesn't, or VRR, doesn't have that either. But honestly, I've used it with my Xbox Series S and other consoles, and it's amazing. Like, I have no regrets buying the A80J over the C1. I think I prefer my A80J now that I've seen how good the Switch looks on it. But yeah, you know, all in all, I think the A80J is phenomenal. If you were on the fence about it, definitely get it. If you like playing Switch games or 1080p games, it's gonna look 10 times better. Actually, it's a complete night and day difference over the LG CX. And from what I've seen of the C1, it's supposedly a lot better as well. C1 still struggles at that 1080p content. It just doesn't have that XR chip that the Sony has. And yeah, so I hope this video helped make your decision a little easier or harder. I don't know. But yeah, no regrets about the A80J. Fabulous TV. Like and subscribe for more content.